Hi, my beautiful tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and this is going to be for the year 2024. Okay. I will be checking in and see what can we expect for Scorpio in the upcoming year. Okay. I'm going to be pulling a card from the Mystical Wisdom Oracle. And maybe we can take a sneak peek into what's coming up for you. One more shuffle. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what we got for you. Just give me a card for Scorpio. Scorpio. What can we expect for Scorpio in 2004? Give me a card for Scorpio. I like my cards to either hit the table or flip. Okay, like that one. Potential. Think big for your future. Oh, wow. There is a child, and it's got a snow globe in front of that, in front of him, her. And there is an angel. Oh, wow. And there are fairies around the child. So there is... It's like this child is not alone. The fairies are with him. And it seems like he is just kind of like hypnotized by the snow globe. And it's like, it's radiating. The angel is radiating. It's beautiful. So it says potential, think big for your future. Big dreams, big thoughts, big ideas, Scorpio. Big projects, big endeavors, big plans. Dream big, dream big. It seems like your guides have your back. Your spirits, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, archangels. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling 6 cards. This is the baseline. And see what comes up here. Sunset. This is lessons that you should be taking with you into 2004. We have the Chariot. Beautiful. What can we expect in 2024? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Obstacles. The Three of Swords. Okay. Strengths. The Two of Wands. Good. I like that. Lessons that you still have to learn in 2024. The Page of Swords. And guidance, how to navigate all of this, is the Lovers. Beautiful. I like this, Scorpio. I like this. I apologize. I heard my son coming downstairs. I needed to check on him. So lessons from the past, we have the Chariot. This is your I like to call the chariot because it is a vehicle that moves. I like to call the chariot the horsepower. That's what I call it, the horsepower. You learn something. This is a lesson that is coming with you. You learn something about your willingness, your potential. Speaking of potential, your force power, everything that is within you, your strengths, your this is your driving force. You learn something about this, and I will clarify more. Um, I see, Scorpio, that what is coming up, we have the Knight of Wands. I see you having this fiery nature to explore and to go and to experience. So I would like to know more about it. In the obstacles, we have the Three of Swords. I hope you're not keeping your heart closed, because I feel like this is your way of like rejecting new opportunities, okay, new chances, right? In your strengths, we have the Two of Wands. This is your planning. This is how you plan for the future. The Page of Swords is still in your lessons. So this is like lessons that we still have to learn. Here, to me, the Page of Swords is almost like the student. It's the willingness to learn something. And then we have the Lovers. This is how we are supposed to navigate. This is the navigation. This is the guidance. This is how we are supposed to be open throughout the year, so we can receive the potential that is there. Okay. So let's go ahead and start clarifying this. I'm going to start with the Chariot. This is your horsepower, your driving force. This is your fuel. This is your gasoline. This is your strengths, your weaknesses. This is everything. Whenever we look at the Chariot, we see a black and a white horse. So this is the duality, everything that is within us. The willpower. Okay. Show me the Chariot for Scorpio. This is lessons from the past. The Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords. The Four of Swords. I see that you have learned, Scorpio, how to I feel like you have a lot of like stamina. You have a lot of like power within you. You have a lot of energy, force, drive. Like you have that. And I feel like what you have learned is kind of to like temper that. To learning how to be more like how to pacify that energy. The Four of Swords is a resting period. This is our time to meditate, to contemplate. And then we have the Eight of Cups and Two of Swords. You have learned to, if something is not for you, you have learned to leave that behind you. And I feel like this is a lesson that you have to learn the hard way. And it brought a lot of confusion. And it seems like you have to, in a way, kind of like let things kind of like settle and see like what is there for me, what is there that I can use, I can utilize. And this is a lesson that you have to just let things like fall in place instead of like pursuing and instead of like going forward with things. It's just like let's not pursue, let's leave. If this is not meant for me, then maybe this should stay behind me. That is the lesson that is coming with you. Show me the Knight of Wands. Show me the Knight of Wands for Scorpio. This is what can we expect in 2024. And don't take me wrong, like you still have a lot of that energy. That Knight of Wands has a lot of, it still has a lot of fuel. He's still riding a horse, you know. In this case, it's riding a lion. This Knight of Wands is riding a lion. So you still have it in you. It's just like you just learn that if it's not meant to be for you, then let it rest, leave it behind it. Let's move on. We cannot just like stay here and wait for things to like happen. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But that energy is still with you. Show me that. 7 of Coins. The Knight, the Sun. The Sun is the Knight. The Knight of Cups. Oh boy, beautiful. Oh boy. And the King of Cups. I saw the Knight of Cups, and there is a bridge. And that bridge, like I said about this, like a dream, that bridge looks like an illusion. Like it's not real, but it's imaginary bridge. And when I saw that Knight with the bridge, like imaginary bridge, I thought like, where are you going? And then I see the King of Cups. I see you with the 7 of Coins. It's more like it's a little bit delayed, 7 of Coins, but you are heading in that direction. I feel like you are going to, I don't want to call it pursue, but it is a knight, and the knights deliver. But I feel like there is going, like you are going to pursue a King of Cups. It's right here. Or maybe it is the King of Cups who is going to be pursuing you. The thing is that we have the 7 of Coins, and the 7 of Coins to me speaks about something that is coming up in the future. It's like we do the investment now, but we don't see the payout until later, almost like an investment, right? So I see you pursuing, I see 2 knights here, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I see you as the Knight of Wands. And perhaps this king is riding that Knight of Cups. It's his horse anyway. So maybe you're being pursued by someone here, a Knight of Cups. Someone who is very emotionally available and mature. Yes, please. You know, you have to let go of someone that was not emotionally mature. 8 of Cups. Like I said, you have to learn the hard way to leave what wasn't meant to be behind you. And when I'm saying that, it's like maybe there was someone that was not emotionally open, available, willing to explore. Like you had so much willingness within you. The Chariot was there. But you have to put that to rest. And here, I see you kind of like having a good time exploring and having that Knight of Wands, like going to places and having a lot of like motivation and stamina and fire within you. And then I see this King of Cups. He kind of like sees you from a distance, and he's like, I need to build a bridge between me and Scorpio. Right. Now, that King of Cups can also be you, because that is your card. But I really see you in this case as the as the Knight of Wands. Okay. Show me the Three of Swords and your obstacles. Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords for Scorpio. Show me the Three of Swords for Scorpio and your obstacles. Intuition. Two of Coins. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. How convenient. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, for sure. But what I see right here, and this is you, Scorpio, what I see you doing is that you are not allowing, you're closing off your heart. It's like you have built a dam around your heart. And you don't want anybody to get in there. You have strong feelings, very owning of those feelings, and very intuitive as well. But in this case, if you are keeping your heart closed, you won't be able to express your feelings, and at the same time, you're not allowing your intuition to be expressive, to be open, okay? So you're not doing any service to yourself if you close your heart, because this is, as a Scorpio, you are the epitome of emotional maturity. And when you close your heart, you are closing and keeping your best asset away from people, and on the same token, you're doing a disservice to yourself, okay? So here with that Two of Coins, I feel like you need to find some way to keep a balance, you know, of having that openness and that beautiful heart available. And at the same time, I apologize about my light, at the same time, like knowing when to allow that to be expressed, but not closing off, because this is in your obstacles. Don't close that. This is not helping you in any way. Show me the Two of Wands in your strengths. I think I'm going to have to purchase a different light. I've tried everything with this one. It's just not. It keeps shutting off. And I don't know how to get it fixed. Show me the Two of Wands for Scorpio in your strengths. The Page of Wands, Death, Ace of Coins. I see this Death right here as a, this is your power card, by the way. This is you. But I see you as, I see that Death as transformation. This is in your strengths. We have the Two of Wands, which is about planning, taking the right action, having a direction, right? That is the Two of Wands. And I see you with the death card, having that it's almost like a childlike spark or nature. It's like a childlike, not childish, but childlike, like a very, oh God, what is it? Like a very joyful, and it's like the way that you're approaching things, the way that you're planning, the way that you're moving through life. We have the Knight of Wands, and then I see that Page of Wands. And like I said, it's like a very, very childlike, joyful, energetic, and at the same, like magnetic. You know how children like attract because they have that innocence about them, and they have that spontaneous, spontaneous. You know, like they're spontaneous, right? That is one of your best traits, Scorpio. That childlike energy, being in awe with life and seeing the beauty and the wonder, and just like that child. Okay, there you go. Just like that child. Like this child sees the wonder in life, and this child sees the potential, and it's like, oh my God, show me more. An angel. And the child sees the angel is radiating this beautiful light. That's how I see you, and that is one of your best traits. And that's how you transform things into potentials. You can turn things that don't have a lot of, like death, you know, like it's like you turn things that don't have a lot of promise to them or to it. You turn that into an Ace of Pentacles. It's like and that it comes from that childlike nature. That potential is like, you see the possibilities, and you see how things can transform into aces of coins. This right here, that is your strength. And that is the one thing that is on your best interest. Like I said, this right here is doing you a disservice. You have beautiful energy behind you, but if you close it off, it's just not helping you. Instead, this is going to like allow you to turn things that didn't have a lot of promise into many possibilities. Show me the Page of Swords. Lessons that you still have to learn, Scorpio. Okay. These cards are super stiff. I've done a few readings with them, and I think I'm going to grow muscles before I can break these cards. But I love this deck. This is called the Rumi Tarot. It's beautiful. But I think I'm handling this good, I think. Show me the Page of Swords for Scorpio. The Eight of Wands. Justice. And the Knight of Wands. So this is the lesson with that Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the first one to admit that he doesn't have all the answers. He's the first one to admit that he is just going to be there. Like, I'm just going to sit right here in this corner and I'm going to keep an eye on things and observe. So he's the first one to admit that there is something that you are saying, like, I'm the first one to admit that when it comes to like that Knight of Wands, and I mean, like, you have this energy within you, which is like a lot of drive and a lot of like I said, like stamina, right? You're saying that something is not fair. Something is not fair with that justice. The thing is that we believe things not to be fair, right? But whenever we look at justice, this is the law of cause and effect. This is karma, right? Um, I feel like the way that you communicate, because we have the Eight of Wands here, Scorpio. The way that you communicate when you are in that energy, in that Knight of Wands, in which you are like in pursuit of something, pretty much a go-getter with that Sun, the Knight of Wands, a go-getter, very open and willing to experience and experiment. It's something like you have the right. When it comes to that Knight, it's like he's got the right speech. He knows what he's saying. He knows what he's doing. That Knight is like, it kind of like reminds me of like it kind of reminds me of Casanova. It's like Casanova knew the right things to say. He was very good with his communication, the speech. And I feel like your lesson right here, Scorpio, is like you are an excellent communicator and you know what to say and you have the proper words, the right speech. But you have to learn to be more, I guess, to be like quieter, just like the page, you know. Maybe you have to allow other people to be expressive. What is it that they want? How do they want it? When do they want it? Because I feel like it is you that kind of like sets the path for people. You know, like, this is what I want and this is how I want it. And it's okay to have that. It's okay to have those plans and to be like, I know how to communicate and this is what I'm expecting and this is what I want. But not everybody's like you, Scorpio. Some people have to learn themselves what it is that they want. And in this case, it's like, okay, Scorpio, we know that you have this ability and you have mastered this, but you have to learn to just like shut up and sit down. Just like take a seat and just like just don't say it. Just like, let's take some time to like contemplate people, to learn people, to study, to, you know. And it almost feels like you, because you know what it is that you want and you know what it is that you are pursuing, it's like you're expecting other people to know it as well. But not everybody's on the same page as you, and that's why you need to like allow people to find themselves and what it is that they want. And the lesson for you is to remain seated. The pages are passive energy. They don't take action. They're just sitting there and they're depending on the page, but pages is passive energy. This page right here, he is observing. He's paying attention. He's taking notes. He's learning something. And that is the lesson, learn. You may know what you want, but it doesn't mean that people know what they want. And if you don't give them a chance, they will never know. So let's just like learn how to be with ourselves. Okay. I hope that makes sense. The Lovers. It's like not everybody knows what they want, and that to you is just like, that's not right. Like, how would you not know what you want? People, just because you know what you want and you know how to communicate and you know how to express it, you have to give people the same chance, you know. One more. So the guidance here. Okay, shuffle again. That's my signal from Spirit that I wasn't done. Is that good? Okay. The guidance is the Lovers. The guidance is the Lover. Yeah. 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Coins. The guidance is the Lover. Okay. Okay. I see someone here and I'm thinking is the Lover, is the Lover, you know, the Lover. I see someone here hiding from the light. He's running away from the light. It's like, I don't want the light to shine on me. I don't want to be seen, right? He's avoiding being seen. But there is the sword, the right, the Ace of Swords. This is the light. It's like, no, we see you. You may run, but you cannot hide. We see you already, right? It seems to me like this person, the Lover, has a fear as well. And he's running away, like he is avoiding, the Lover is avoiding being seen or being, like he wants to stay hidden almost. Like, I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be, you know, like I don't want to. And that would be that King of Cups. I don't know if this Queen of Coins is your person or if it is okay. 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 The advice here, Scorpio, is to this person is going to do that act of disappearing. Shocking, right? But you have to allow them to almost like seek the light themselves. The guidance right here is the lover. It's like allow the lover, or allow that person to show themselves instead of what I'm feeling from you, Scorpio, is like you have this emotional maturity and you're like very acquainted with your feelings, and it's like you like to make people feel like not that you like it, like, but it's just like, let's explore your feelings, talk to me about your feelings, show me how you feel. And people, and that's what I'm seeing right here with the lovers. And people are just like, I'm not ready to talk about it. I don't want to show you my feelings. I don't want to speak about my truth. I'm not ready for this. But there is another way that it is not being spoken, but it's more practical than that. And that would be like what the Queen of Coins would do. The Queen of Coins is very caring. She's got a coin that she takes care of. She is nurturing, receptive, very motherly. This person can be very motherly, very caring. They almost like give comfort to people. They almost like give comfort. They make people feel comfortable around them. This is the kind of person that would have like a fireplace on and like hot chocolate ready and that warm fuzzy blanket. It's like that person gives, that's how they show it, you know. They're not so much about communicating. This person right here is very short with their words and the way they express themselves. But they can show you about how they feel through actions and by how they take care of what matters to them. If this person does that, you know, like I was like saying about like that, you know, like the fireplace and the warm blanket and the hot chocolate, and it's like that is their love language. You know, that's how they express themselves. Um, but they don't like to. They kind of like run away from like speaking their truth, like being honest, and like they rather show you than express it. And maybe that's why your lesson right here is just to like allow them to like come out of their shell. For some reason, it also, this person also feels like a water sign. It's like allow them to come out of their shell and just allow them. Don't push them. Don't push. The Knight of Wands pushes because he wants to go. He wants to go. He's a pusher, you know. So there is some communication right here that you're like, talk to me, tell me, how is it? Like, why are you not expressing? This is not okay. This is not right. No. This is not their love language. Your love language is different. Now, I see a lot of potential in this connection here, but what I feel is that you both have to learn. Of course, this person for you is going to have to learn many things about you. Um, but this is your reading, Scorpio, so it is like there is a lot of potential in this relationship right here with that King of Cups. And I don't know if this is a new person. It feels new to me. But or if this is someone that you are reconnecting with. It doesn't feel like that, but it could also be. But I guess if it is even a new person, I'm sorry, even if it is a person from the past, it's like in 2024, you are going to get to see and experience a side of this person that you haven't seen before. And in a way, it has a lot to do with their love language and how they are, in reality. Let me see what we have here. So even if it is a person from the past, it almost feels like a brand new person, because there is that side of him that or her that you don't know about. Okay. Is there anything else for Scorpio? Is there anything else for Scorpio? It says change and courage. Twin flames. The Ace of Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. I don't know who has that energy, but I see it like a lot in your person with that Queen of Coins. Maybe your person has some, I feel like your person has a lot of water in them, but I mean earth definitely as well. I don't believe in the concept of twin flames, but if you do, I respect that. But I do believe in soul contracts, and I believe in having like a tribe, not only like a specific person, but like having a soul tribe. And then the change here, I feel like that change is coming for you. Like I told you, like instead of being so expressive, learn how to be more quiet and to be more observant and to be more attentive, Yeah. Mercury, we have messages, communication. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that communication. Here with that, the Eight of Wands, and where is telling you that this person is not so much good with words, but I mean, communication is there. Okay, what is this here? Action and beginnings. Action and beginnings. That is Jupiter energy that gives us the opportunity to expand and to grow. Reunion. Okay, soul ties. Speaking of someone from the past, this is a reunion. And then we have fire. Maybe you have a lot of fire in you, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because I see that energy in you. I see it. I felt it with that Knight of Wands twice. Anything else? Yes, okay. Closed off, guarded resistance. That is in your obstacles, okay? Lack and doubts. That could also be part of that Three of Swords, having doubts, being closed off, right? And then it says, remember. Remember. Remember what? Remember the light. Remember the promise. That light looks like that globe. that the child is looking at. It's like the promise, the potential. Remember the potential. Remember that. Um, okay. This one, and that's it. Changes brings new beginnings. So if we are willing to look at those things that are kind of like in the way, the obstacles, then we can bring the potentials, right? It says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I feel like that is what you did here in the past with that Eight of Cups, and you were like, you know, if it's not meant to be for me, then it better leave it behind me. That is release your ex, children, and then it says your love life is being affected by children. Probably you have children, or your person does. And this is a factor as well. I didn't see it here, but of course a short spread is not going to show me everything. Honeymoon. Well, hello. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Oh, this is the holidays now. This is the holidays now. Wedding. Excuse me. This situation involves marriage. Marriage, honeymoon. Getting to know each other. Exactly. That's how I feel. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That is what is coming from her. Their energy is like, allow me to show you who I am. And that is going to create a bond between you guys. Because you're going to get to see who this person is. Instead of like, talk to me, tell me why you do that, why not, you know, like it's like this person is just like, I don't want to talk about my feelings, it's just not what I do, you know. And deception, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. That deception to me feels like that part that your person is like running away from. It's like whenever it's like, can we talk about the truth? The Ace of, can we talk about this? The Ace of Swords. This person kind of like disappears. It does a disappearing act. It's like it runs away. Like I don't know, like this person is not good with communication. They're not good. And even if they're good with communication, they're not good at expressing their feelings. They rather show you. Okay? So that's what I got, Scorpio. I hope it helps. I thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you soon, okay? Happy holidays. Wishing you the very best for 2024. See you soon.